Oh, this is the enemy Aoi here. Let's see. Again, adjusting volume a little bit. I can never find the right balance with volume. I felt drowsy throughout the whole lesson. I guess I'm still not back at 100% after the fight. And sadly, I'm all out of drinks, so I'm going to have cottonmouth for a good bit. Speaking of fight, I wonder how Coco and Velvet are doing. I mean, I hit them hard enough to knock myself out. I wonder what state they were left in. Hi. Hello. Can I help you? Not directly. And what exactly are you doing? Observing you. No, really. I noticed that, but why? Also, why are you so blatantly? It's kind of unnerving. I don't even know you. I'm aware. It's on purpose. You're trying to unnerve me on purpose. Yes, to have a feeling of your state of mind and aura when under pressure. Right now you feel weirded out. That sums it up nicely. But seriously, who? And what exactly are you doing, Fox? Hey, Coco. How are you feeling? Better than your sorry ass, that's for sure. Ask you a question, Fox. Reconnaissance on your nemesis. My what now? Or what now? He did hand you a pretty sound defeat, and you swore some pretty creative revenge on him. Okay, first of all, he did not. That's like saying that a chisel creates statues. He literally got used as a bludgeoning weapon. But the idea was mine. Shut up, Legend. Second, I didn't swear revenge. I just vented my frustration a little. So I should stop looking at for any openings you could use to shove your purse up his... Yes. Oh, so please stop talking. Again, you can barely even see the words because of that, but I do not need that image in my head. I see. I shall put revenge on hold and act myself accordingly to the role of an upperclassman then. My name is Fox Noah. I hope we can get along. I can't help but feel like I'm missing some context. Context is that I've been fuming and seething since the match, and with my team taking on the roles of unwilling recipients of my laminations. Oh, you mean... Yeah, this was his way of nipping it in the bud and reminding me to act my age. For a blind guy, he can see better than a lot of people. Oh, so that's why his eyes. I thought he was some kind of fondness. Actually, he is. But that's a story for another time. Anyway, back to acting like an upperclassman. Congratulations on your victory. Velva and I took that match lightly, and well, the rest is history. Good job out there. Oh, thanks, Coco? That means a lot coming from you. Oh, enjoy it while you can. This is going to remain a one-time occurrence. Next time we fight, I'm not losing. Did I just get a rifle? Okay. Okay, let's look around. I forget what... Holy crap. I forget what day we're even on, so... It doesn't show like... Oh, hey. Hey, what's with the radio silence, buddy? I still got those stilettos. And here come the threats of violence, coupled with whatever kind of semblance allowed her to take a picture of my damn face without me even noticing she was there. My chances of survival aren't good, are they? Should I always keep Evelyn's inspiration up? Still, threats of violence or not, I'm not answering her anymore. Okay, looked around. Let's attempt to do one of these. What should we do? Either check on Weiss or... No, I don't think I have congratulated Jack on her victory yet. What can we do here? Focus on the team. I mean, most of the conversation that happened afterwards was about me and my insecurities. Talk about being needy. I mean, it wasn't much of a fight, but still, congratulations should be in order, right? Hey, partner. Congratulations on your victory. Thank you? Talk about random timing. It just occurred to me that I hadn't probably congratulated you yet, so... No time like the present. In? If you say so, right back at you. At me. You and Penny won your match as well, didn't you? Nah, Penny won the match. I was just an instrument for blunt object trauma. Oh, don't you put yourself down like that. It was your idea, wasn't it? Well, yeah, but it was a stupid idea. Partner, it was a battle. If it's stupid and it works, then it's not stupid. It certainly wasn't cool. That it wasn't. Coolness is a factor you got to earn. Then teach me, pretty please. Oh, I'm hardly qualified myself. Bullcrap. The way you beat Weiss was badass. I guess it was, but I can hardly talk about how to be cool when I can't even fully control my semblance yet. I was focusing on that more than anything. So what you're saying is that you looked good without even trying. So unfair. Oh, shut up. Speaking of which, I'm going to go train that. Something that I suggest you do as well, considering. Heh, got it. Later, partner. As I said before, she's seriously cool, isn't she? Although, I wonder, what exactly makes her semblance so hard to control? Okay, let's look around here. As we got our weekend planned with Ruby, so... Okay, looked around. Nothing much there. And there's something that we do here, so... We're still thinking about it? Of course. Getting rid of those hussies is a very important step on our path to happiness. But if they're his teammates and friends, Big Brother would be angry with me. And I can't think of any way to make it look like an accident. Accident or not, he would still be sad even if he wasn't angry at you. Well, if he's sad, that means I'll be able to comfort him, no? Wouldn't you prefer if he wasn't sad to begin with? Yes, but how can I do that? Do it? It's probably impossible. His teammates are the most important people in his life, after all. That's it. Excuse me. I just need to become the most important person for him before I exterminate those hussies. That way he won't be sad. I don't think... It's Big Brother. This is a sign. See? He's already thinking of me. Also... Really? Is this a remix of Neither Roxbury? Okay. But well, he's thinking of you because... Hi, Big Brother. Yes, of course I can talk. This has gone too far. Good morning, sleepyhead. Day 59. Ah, okay. And before we do anything... Don't you dare ignore me, mister. You think I won't hunt you down? Answer me right now. Oh wow, she's persistent. One would think she actually cared if I didn't know and know better. I bet if she could move, she would already be here, blade in my face. Oh god, I just realized. She keeps it in her umbrella. Hopefully I never see her again. You think I like this? It's all a big waste of time. It's disgusting is what it is. The longer it goes on, the more it's going to hurt Bella. And when she does, goodbye chances of taking the guy alive. Although, considering we don't have a way to extract the flame yet, maybe there's no other option anyway. You don't care about her at all, do you? And you do? All that you care about is that she keeps in shape. I suggest you hold your tongue, Howard. If you like your head where it is. Always violence. But seriously, Thilla, you're barking up the wrong tree if you want sympathy for that little pain in the butt. I clearly am, but it's not your sympathy I wanted to appeal to. What else then? If Bella explodes upon refusal, it will only make our jobs even harder, especially if she explodes in a city like Beacon. If Osmond wanted to come after us, he would have already done so. And what about the Vale police? I guess I could try and talk to Wesser. Yes, you could. Should a young lady like you skip class to hang out in bars? I'm not skipping anything. I just took the first bullhead out of Beacon once classes were over. Aren't you diligent? Osmond must love having you as an underling. If you say so. Anyway, considering there's a lot to talk about, what would you like to know first? Usually I just let you talk as much as I consider the information worth. But since the subject matter interests me and you're a kid, what about I let you decide? Thank you. But it's been a long time since I've last thought of myself as a kid. Keep that in mind. Anyway, for an address, I'll tell you about what happened on the day that meteor fell on Vale. We're so lucky I don't go for younger girls, Miss Ivory. Should I say stranger danger there? Let's see, did I answer? Yes, I did. Good check on Weiss. Let's look around first. And okay, we're all good. Just one more check. And fail. Here we go. Okay. We should be all good here. Let's do this then. We ran out of coffee. Thank goodness the school sells that, unlike most other stuff. Still, how much of the stuff does Jack go through? This is like the second bag of beans this month. Well, anyway. Hello? I need a bag of coffee beans. Ah, sorry kid, we just sold the last bag. We're going to get more in a couple days. You did? To whom? That's honestly surprising. Who else could buy raw coffee beans here at the school? And again, they already had them in stock the first time we asked, so someone had to be already be buying the stuff. That girl over there. Huh? Well, that's weird. I paid you more for a hot cocoa kind of gal. Hello to you too. How are you doing? Just fine. So, coffee girl? Ah, I'm just me, boy toy. No label on this art piece. But if you really must know, I pride myself in being a cocoa master, just like my nana. And coffee is but an ingredient for one of my special brews. Oh, I see. Jack just uses it for regular coffee. Jack, huh? That your leader? The girl who fought White Snee? Yeah? Would you say she'd be disappointed if you don't come back with some Java for her? I don't like that smirk. Gives me flashbacks to when she pounded me with a purse. Well, maybe just a little. Then I guess there's only one course of action left for you, boy toy. That would be... You're going to challenge me for this bag, of course. Jack can go a few days without coffee. Okay, bye. Wait, what? Hey, what about Jack's cup of morning glory? If push comes to shove, I'll just pick them up myself. Thank you very much. Oh wow, time didn't pass. That's weird. What the hell is up with Coco, or should we check on Weiss? Weiss. I value Weiss more than Coco. Yeah, let's go pay her a visit. I mean, the damage should have already healed, but it's just common courtesy now. Noah, hi. Hey, Ruby. I came by to see how Weiss is doing. Okay, what the hell was that about? Ruby, what the hell? Hey! Did I do something wrong? Is she alone? What? Can't believe that muttering. Is it Weiss? Weiss? Hello? Huh? I told you to go away. You haven't told me anything! Ruby, is that Noah? It's no one. What do you mean, no one? Dust above, it really is you, Noah. What happened? I don't know. I just came by to ask how you're doing and she closed the door in my face without saying anything. Ruby, what's wrong with you? He's the enemy. You don't fraternize with the enemy. He's not the... Oh, you're definitely, ultimately, without a shadow of a doubt, 5 years old. Let's go talk somewhere else. Gods, I'm so confused. There's the cottonmouth. I'm so sorry you had to see that. I'm still not sure what exactly that was. A teen being a child. A teen being a child. Let's leave it at that. Sorry, but I really can't. Why was she angry at me? She isn't angry at you. She's just... this is so stupid. So, you may have noticed that Ruby holds all of us on the team in high esteem, including herself. Particularly. The thing is, so far, none of us ever lost a match against anything or anyone since coming to Beacon. Not even against Pyrrha. Those are particularly close calls, but I can probably sustain that we've never finished a sparring match against her with our aura in the red. Sometimes barely. And we never won anyway. Fine. Point is, none of us ever lost this badly against anyone. So she's angry at my team for breaking a record? No, she's angry at you because she's angry at me for not being angry. I told you, it's stupid. Right now it's more confusing than anything else. Maybe let's go in order. Do we have to? We already know she's angry at me, so let's cross that off. But you say that she's angry at me because she's angry at you? Yes. But since her tries at being cross don't really work with me, she needs a proxy, you and your team. Well, except Penny. I don't think there's a soul in existence who can be angry at her. Oh, that's a given. She's angry at you because she feels you should be angry, but you're not? Pretty much. And why does she feel like you should be angry? Well, because she knows me and logically I should be. You may have noticed, Noah, but that I'm quite the proud individual. You are. I teeter every so often into the pathological level grades, results, fighting. I'm not content without overachieving, and even when accepting someone as my superior, I simply see it as a temporary situation. So you're also humble. The humblest one of all. So by all accounts, I should be angry. Well, angrier. It's not like losing like that doesn't bother me, but knowing me, I should be seething mental. But you're not. So the question is, why is that? Let's see. While I may not use them as an excuse, the terrain disadvantages are fresh in my mind. There's also the knowledge that I may have played too much. Also, I can't very well go on a tantrum just because I lost and then have the gall to complain about Ruby's next ones. And finally, well, it's not really mature, is it? From the stories I've heard from the first semester, you didn't seem to care about that detail. You're right, I didn't. That's true. I didn't care about looking immature. Even when I should have. But now I do. Is that weird? Not weird per se, but I just realized it. When exactly did I? Weiss? Is everything alright? I gotta go. I'm sorry. Was it something I said? Okay, let's see. Okay, so there's that, so we can't go yet. Look around, not dealing with neon. Okay, so the best we can do is sleep. Morning, partner. Ready for another day? You know it, I'm especially ready for breakfast. Thursday. Day 60. What did I ever do to you, you fucking asshole? Are you kidding me? What? No, seriously, is she yanking my chain here? What did she ever do to me? That's a real question. No, I refuse. She must be messing with me, right? Or she doesn't actually realize it? She doesn't realize why I wouldn't want to be around her? How can anyone be that socially inept? I'm not even a year old and I'm not that socially inept. I guess I cheat a bit because, this is impossible. Even when not smashing my toes with high heels, that woman is jerking me around. Time for the lesson, finally. The wait was, I bet she enjoyed knowing we were squirming. I couldn't begin to guess what kind of information she wanted to share with us that would be suitable for a school curriculum. Too many variables. She dangled a piece of meat in front of us and left us starving for steak for 4 days. I like her style. Of course you would. Here she is. Good morning, students. Happy to see there haven't been any defections yet. Not for lack of trying. Ruby! I guess Miss Rose is dreading another practice session in handling dust. Yes. Stop making me look bad in front of Professor Peach. In front of Professor Peach. How is she making you look bad? Worry not, my so-on-the-nose name student. For today, we're going to have a special theory lesson. Really? Weiss, I don't think Ruby is the one making other people look bad here. I chuckle at doing Ruby's antics and then focus on Professor Peach again. A theory lesson? She did say that Wester was interested in the myths and theory of dust more than anything else. Let me start by asking you a question, students. What did the people of Remnant pray to in the past? Is that a trick question? Oh, Miss Schnee, you never cease to give me satisfactions. But it's an actual question, students. What did the people of Remnant pray to in the past? The gods? Yes, Mr. Ark, one would think that they would pray to divine beings because that's in the nature of the religion. But if you meant the same gods we worship today, that's sadly anachronistic. Bummer. Well then different kinds of gods, different regions give rise to different worships. Very good, Miss Nikos, but let's be even more specific about it. What I want to know from you is, what do you think people in the first days of civilization worshipped? Way back before the Four Kingdoms, before machinery and settlements, even before the written word. The whole class has fallen silent, and I can't blame them. This is such a complete 180 compared to our usual lessons. A period before a written word, it's hard to imagine for a lot of people. It's even harder for me because I barely know the world as it is right now. Worship something to pray to. It's the earth. And then someone breaks the silence, making an entire classroom of racking brains turn to the source. Oh, very, very good, Miss Fall. Care to elaborate further for your fellow students? She's a transfer student from Mistral, isn't she? And isn't that Emerald sitting next to her? It only makes sense. The earliest humans on Remnant worshipped the earth as a mother and protector. It makes sense. That implies that there's a specific reason why they came to do so, doesn't it? It does, and that reason is dust. Dust. The reason why they worship the earth is dust. Wait, maybe Don't you mean 2 reasons? Maybe I do, Mr. Wrecking Ball. There's a round of laughter at my expense. Meh, I deserve it. Yeah, anyway, it's also because of the Grimm, isn't it? Precisely. There's a few murmurs in the class, and Professor Peach is keeping her silence. Seems she's content with letting us continue debating. Why the Grimm too? You think the 4 kingdoms exist by the power of goodwill? No. They survive thanks to us. An ever-replenishing supply of trained soldiers descend into an infinite meat grinder. Before hunters, there were armies and walls. Before that, it was just weapons. And before all of that, there's always been dust. Exactly. We don't know much about those times, but we do know that Grimm have existed at least as long as humans. And even in the earliest documented history, dust has been a part of human life. Surrounded by things nightmares are made of, they suddenly find that the earth gives shining gems that allow them to harness the power of nature itself. Is it any wonder they came to worship it? Exactly, Miss Fall. And good on your guesses as well, Mr. Decaggies. Now let me give you a shock. This is, as you said, a very archaic form of worship. Later civilization came to pray to more humanoid figures, more reflective of their state as humans. But what if I told you that this archaic form of worship constitutes the basics of a much ridiculed theory about the very nature of dust? A theory about the nature of dust? How deep is this going? Professor, you mean the living organism theory? More new terms. Thank God Penny is here. Her memory is something else. I had a feeling you know about Miss Schnee. Your family business is one of the more vocal detractors of this theory? Well, yes, it is kind of ludicrous after all. What? What is it? What does it say? In short, it says that Remnant is alive. Wait, you mean Remnant? Remnant? The planet is alive? Yes, that Remnant. I told you, it's ludicrous. According to this theory, Remnant isn't just a rock floating through space that just so happens to sustain life. And Grimm. Thank you oh so much, Nora. Anyway, the theory is that Remnant is an actual living organism. Extremists of this school of thought suggest it may be even sentient. What does dust constitute in this theory? Dust is Remnant's antibodies. They are a defense mechanism against an aggression, which explains why it stops working when leaving the atmosphere. Antibodies don't survive outside of the host body. The Grimm. And this is where it gets crazy. Crazier than a living planet? Yes. Basically, according to this theory, neither Grimm nor humans are native to Remnant. Grimm are an infection, a virus, while humans are, the equivalent of gut flora. What? Yeah. We're external beings who thrive in her body and in return help her flourish by fighting common enemies. I don't want to be a bacteria. You're not, you dolt. As I said, it's a ludicrous theory. Proponents of it would have us cut usage of dust for anything that's not defensive from the Grimm. Well, your family doesn't listen to logical arguments like environmental effects or labor conditions. I doubt they would listen to some kind of fairy tale anyway. Oh, shots fired! Wait just a minute. I'll have you know that. And the class degenerates in chatter while Professor Peach wears a shit eating grin, enjoying it all the while. As I turn in her direction, she winks. Seems like this is what she wanted to share with us. I have so many questions. That's nothing new. So, was Wester's main area of interest while he studied at Beacon. This lot theory? Oh, what a lovely acronym. Thanks, Penny. Anyway, the reason why Wester wants me has to do with, that's crazy. Yeah, but doesn't really matter, does it? Point taken. Still, I can't help but feel a bit overwhelmed. Wester believes this theory is true, so the question is, what the hell does he think the planet being alive has to do with me? Increased by 15. That's a big jump. Okay, we'll go on to the next part. I'll try to make them shorter this time around. Last session, I made them longer because there was a lot going on.